8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar, crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it out in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find. Find one another, face the sun, fear no one, 'cause we are all one, we are all one, we are all, we are all one, we are all one, we are all. Lift me up, yeah, moonchild, put me into overflow. Superstar.
Hey everybody! Welcome today to Ziggy's cooking show. Today we're going to be cooking a type of chicken rice with vegetables, cheesy chicken rice with vegetables. Yeah, and that's kind of a request of Little Zig. I was just live, thought I was live for like 5-10 minutes. And I was talking to you guys and didn't realize you weren't talking back to me. I did the whole shebang. Like I did the intro and everything, and then it's I don't know. It just must have had trouble connecting to the internet or something, and it didn't go live. I was about to talk to you about some stuff that Fred wanted to clear up real quick. And I was starting to talk about that, and I started noticing people saying, where's Ziggy? I'm like, I'm right here. What do you mean, where's Ziggy? Then I look at my phone. I notice my live's not going. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Hey, Shelly. And I already said hi and congratulated the wiener and everything. Moonshine Girl's today's wiener, and I was much more excited for her when I said it the first time. I said hi to Aurora already, Kathy. Gosh, do I have to do all this all over again? Jeez. Just kidding. So I figured I'm going to cook something. I figure I'd go live. And we'll just talk about whatever we feel like talking about. Yes, I know Summer Wells and Sebastian's in my title today. One of those days. It's been okay so far. Yesterday was one of those days, really. So, gosh, I hate even to address this person. But anyways, okay, we're just going to, who is this Pell? Which one of you guys was the one that was telling me about a Pell yesterday? A Jeremy Pell. Who was the person that was telling me about that? There was somebody just yesterday was talking to me about a Jeremy Pell. Oh, well, thank you, Jamie. Aw, shucks, Rhonda. I know it is so early. We're just going to cook some rice today. We've been on a rice kick lately. But right here, Crystal says, I'm going to piss off a lot of Wells supporters, but here it goes. Candace is seen, according to Pell, driving Fred's dad's truck around 4:30 We never got an exact time. Okay, who is this Pell person and why are they saying this? Oh, okay. It was you, Kathy. I was told Candace also said she's seen Chad at 4:30 on panel with PG and Benny. Fred's dad can't walk, so Fred would already have possession of that truck. What? Where do you come up with this stuff, Crystal? See what I mean? Like these people, like Fred's dad never had like he used a cane, but he walked up until me and Fred were just talking about this. He had trouble getting around, yes, but I don't know what you mean by Fred's dad can't walk. So, and then also about a year before Summer went missing, his transmission in that truck was like messed up. So he wasn't even driving for like a year before Summer went missing, or a year before he passed away, which he passed what the winter after Summer went missing, I believe. Candace, I have to ask, did you borrow Fred's dad's truck? Why would anybody let her borrow a truck? Like, they have several vehicles. Wouldn't you think somebody would think that was odd? Cadaver dogs, not scent dogs, hit on Fred's driveway. Why was you seen coming out of the woods by light holler? Please answer. Jeremy Pell, please answer who's seen her. Please talk to me. The timeline almost matches the scream of 4:30. Well, I will tell you that Fred also talks about a sighting of Candace. He's trying to find out where it was, like a mile and a half, I think it was, from. There's a rumor about a sighting of her coming out of the woods. That there might be truth to that. The truck thing, no, she didn't borrow Fred's truck. He walked fine. I mean, he had a cane. And also, one important thing to note, Fred's parents never talked to Candace and Dawn. They didn't know Candace and Dawn. You guys seem to think that Dawn or that Fred's all like BFF with these people or something. No, they didn't talk to Candace and Dawn. Andy and them had much more of a relationship with Candace and Dawn. They were the catty corner neighbors. I mean, even Andy and Jody Sue at 125, that's not even like straight across the street from 110. It's still quite a ways down. So, no, actually, we could just squash this right here. His parents never even talked to Donna Candace. They didn't know Donna Candace. JLR did a show about Jeremy Pell. Oh, cadaver dogs, not scent dogs. No, it was scent dogs that hit on his driveway, not cadaver dogs, scent dogs. And Fred has told me many times before that law enforcement was under the impression that scent dogs hit down there because of Dawn being down there earlier, because the scent dogs wasn't until Dawn. When did they have the scent dogs? It was probably not even until. It was later on. It was like would have been hours after Summer went missing, right, Fred? Because Dawn had already been down there at that point when they had freaking dogs, scent dogs. So they just assumed it was from Dawn coming down there, and it was at the end of the driveway. It was scent dogs, not cadaver dogs. They know that she'll put out anything that's especially if it has to do with Fred. Let's see what this is. Crystal Spencer's mother. What? Says, okay, look, after Miss Linda Crystal Spencer's mother and Squall gave me information, I researched the fuck out of these people, and yeah, look, most have bad past, but some are friends with the Wells. I would even say closer than Jody, Sue, and Andy, as well as Fred. What people? Laura's story makes more sense to me than Fred's. Of course it. What story? What story of Laura's? I think Fred is made up and parts of Laura's as well. I do not think Chad Arnold's seen Candace. Oh my god, are you fucking for real right now? Candace even said she saw Chad. What the fuck? Candace even said it herself. Are you fucking... I think that is what Fred said to the cops. I'm sure Chad has been questioned, but looking at these people for years, I can tell you right now, there is zero reason for Fred to lie if he is not involved in some fuck shit. Exactly. He hasn't lied. So what has he lied? Because you're saying he lied, doesn't mean he lied. I think he's mad because of something that happened on Ben Hill we do not know about, and Fred took revenge. Okay, Fred's not a vindictive person. You do not know him at all. Like, oh my god. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Nothing. That one thing Fred says makes an out. It doesn't. Like, which part? Who are you scared of, Fred? Ziggy knows. Why? Why was that baby sent on top of your driveway in Sick Bones game? What? In this Bones game is something that you made up. That's not something that Fred did. That's your guys' theories and bullshit. And it wasn't at the top of his driveway. It was down towards the bottom. And it was scent dogs. Holy moly. Get your facts straight, Crystal. That's why I get irritated. Why would others arrested in the drug bust who got a limited amount of time, like 2 to 5 years, and are already out, be friends with the family members, etc., of the guy Fred shot in the neck? I see many ties to Fred of people who could be mad at him, or he mad at. Could Fred, the snitch, have tried to set someone up in Beach Creek and miserably failed? You see, Fred, all of these people's names were in my Brit videos. Why do they need to fear for Vicky's life? Was that a threat? Oh, buddy, you're a snitch. The thing you hate most. Damn. What? Oh, so you're saying he's a snitch because he's helped the cop. Why is he a snitch? Because he helped the cops with Summer Wells? Are you mad because he's telling what he knows about Summer Wells and it's for some reason about the people that you seem to want to protect? Laura said James Light sent someone to shoot her horse. She said her daughters found it. They got the horse from David Bays, trained it to carry groceries after David abused and neglected it. Then James Light sent someone to kill it. Now, mind you, this crime connected to Georgia, just like Dobbs. Okay. So I don't understand why you come up with this. Why does this man send someone to shoot your horse, Fred Hill? Is that true, Fred? That guy's weird looking. But yeah, I don't know where you come. I don't know. You just put out a bunch of nonsense, dude. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, you don't think logical. And I mean, I took a gander at your Facebook and I could tell, like, I mean, I could see that you're not the classiest of people. And more than likely have way more skeletons in your closet than I could ever even freaking dream of. So I find it funny that you are so obsessed, like, and want to put out stuff that's on purpose, like, not true, Crystal. Like, why? This is not true stuff. But what did Fred say? Don was coming off his driveway the 15th morning at approximately 9:30 in the red Subaru with the boys. I have no idea. He didn't shoot it. Someone else did. Yeah. just because Laura says something or whatever, I don't know what you're talking about. I kind of do remember her saying something about a horse getting shot, or somebody saying something about a horse got shot. But the guy that Fred shot in the neck too, like, he didn't know that guy. That guy didn't. It was a mistaken identity. Fred thought it was a case of mistaken identity, but also there was a lot of like, he went out there to try. That guy went out there trying to cause a bunch of drama and bullshit because he thought that Fred was somebody, a different person. I don't know why, but Fred kind of explained it to me. This guy went out there causing havoc and trying to be a nuisance because he thought that there was somebody else living there. He mistook Fred Hill for James Hill. Is that the guy's name? James Hill, maybe? James? Which Fred doesn't even really know the guy. I know he thought you were James Hill. Yeah, he doesn't know. Fred doesn't know that guy who he got into a back and forth with. That he's never seen the guy since court. Yeah, I think that people are mistaken and wrong, and I get it too because I did the same thing. But people are mistaken, like Fred, for like he's like so close to these people and stuff. But just like his parents, they never spoke to Don and Candace. They didn't know Don and Candace. You didn't know them in court. So that and all those charges obviously got dropped for a reason. Like, I don't, you know. There's been 2 people shot at my house. But see, like, that was total self-defense. Like, anybody in Fred's situation would have done the same thing, or maybe even worse. I don't know. I'm kind of a I let people walk all over me, so I'd probably be dead because I probably would have never shot. I mean, unless if my child was there or somebody I loved, yeah, I'm going to protect him. My husband's mom shot a man trying to get into his sister's room. She shot him dead. My husband was 10 years old. My husband shot a man trying to get into his... Oh, and then his sister shot him. So your husband shot him first, and then when his sister came out and saw what's going on, she shot him too. That's crazy. Yeah, it's called protecting yourself. I don't understand why she's... I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Yeah, what would you do if someone rolls up on you and pulls 11 rounds off at you? What am I doing in the kitchen? Well, I was about to start cooking dinner, and I thought I would talk to you guys while I'm doing it. You just reminded me to get on it, actually. At least get it started. I have to wash this pan. Throwing out this left. I guess I should have probably gave that to the dogs. They would have appreciated it. I'll save this a little bit. Here you guys go. Bandit or Athena. Make sure you share it, Bandit. Don't be a hog. So I'm trying to think what else. I have a cord that's kind of keeping me from crossing right there. In terms of, let's see. No, she's not upset me, but I just wanted to address it because Fred was saying something. We were talking about it because I didn't know it was Crystal that posted it, but he was trying to find the post. He's like, I saw a post, and he's like, I was like, well, and I was like, can you send it to me? And he was trying to find it, but because he was something about his, he couldn't remember who posted it and what exactly it said, but he's like, he was just telling me that his dad didn't, that's not true that his dad couldn't walk. And also he didn't even know Dawn and Candace. Like the people, I don't know why people think that Dawn and Candace and Fred and them were all so cool that they could just go, Dawn and Candace could just go right up to Fred's or his parents and just be like, hey, can I borrow a vehicle, or hey, can you bury this for me? Now don't look in it. Don't look in this box. I'll give you $1,000 if you bury this box and not look into it. Do you think that somebody's going to fucking do that? I mean, you guys think that because maybe he's on drugs or something. Bye, Caitlin. You already know.
No, I don't.
Yes, I already told you. I'm live, by the way. I don't have to get the bones back from TBI, Sin. Or you go back there and see which ones they left behind because they didn't collect all of them. They had somebody on the phone telling them which bone. Wasn't there somebody on the phone or something telling them which ones to collect and which ones to leave? Because they only tested some of them. The ones that they knew for sure were animal bones, they left those behind. She wanted the animal bones? Oh, yeah, I forgot that she, for some reason, has a death box or some shit. Hey, Lolly. Yes, exactly. Dawn and Candace were not... They were the new ones on the block, really. Nobody knew them. Oh, no, it's okay, Sin. I just like to put... Gotta rewind. Well, we've just... Nothing too exciting you've missed, I don't think. Hey, Skinner. Hey, Justin. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely working on this. Caitlin, I'm making some of that rice you like. Your favorite. She already knows what I was making. She just likes to annoy me while I'm live. She thinks it's funny. Forensics was on the phone with TBI when collected. Oh yeah, I was just addressing something that Crystal had said. You know, hey, and I'm serious too when I say like that I thought she asked good questions to Andy, because she caught him up in some lies. So I have to give her credit for asking him those questions in chat, because I got them screenshotted and his responses, and of course it just shows his inconsistencies. Why does Andy want people to think that he left on the 16th instead of the 17th? And also, why does he want people to think that he was only gone for a few days instead of 20 days? There's something up with that. And another thing, don't anybody find it weird that he went to go work on a fair ride? Like one of those, like a train thing? Caitlin, stop. You better take them out, please. I'm trying to.
Come on, Sam. Ban it.
You know, Bandit's not going to come. He doesn't like you.
Yes, he does.
No, see, that's what happens. I get distracted and I freaking irritate. That's why it irritates me when she does that shit. She does it on purpose. Oh, the questions that she asked. She was asking him questions in chat, and he just. It's weird because he wants to act like he, for some reason, left on the 16th, and later on says that Fred might have got him on recording on the 17th. Well, how does Fred get you on a recording on the 17th if you're gone on the 16th? That doesn't make sense, Andy. Yeah, it was in David Bay's driveway, not Fred's driveway where these bones were. And Fred will tell you, I mean, I think for some reason a huge majority of people think that whole bone thing was fake, and it has a lot to do with Jody Sue, you know, for some reason not wanting, I don't know. They're just trying to discredit, they're trying to make a joke out of Fred. You know, that's what it is. They don't want people taking Fred seriously. Seaverville, not that far. He could come home. Yeah, that's true. But he didn't. He told Fred he was gone for 20 days, that he was just getting back. Didn't he, Fred? Wasn't it 20 or 21 days that he told you he was gone when you saw him at Zoomers? Then Fred brought up, yeah, and I saw him at Zoomers at 5:30 on the day Summer went missing. So he would have had to left the holler and then at some point and went to Zoomers because Fred saw him there at 5:30. Also, nothing was towed. So Fred hadn't towed anything from his, now hauling stuff, he did haul things, but as far as going to scrapyard, he hadn't done that for a long, long time, right, Fred? Like, so last time he had towed a vehicle, like actually towed it to the scrapyard, you said was like a few months before Summer went missing, right? And then that one that Dawn gave Fred that people talk about that wasn't even running, what was like part of a truck, like Fred didn't even get rid of that until like a month after Summer went missing or something. Yeah, so did he go back to work? Right. What was Fred at Zoomers? He stopped back by there when he was on, I think, on his way home, right? From he had helped that one guy with towing that. He did haul. You see, that's why it's confusing, because he's like, he told me he didn't tow things for months, but hauling to him is different than towing, I guess, because he did haul stuff a lot. So that's why it confused me too. What am I cooking? I don't know. I don't know the name, Tennessee Titans. I can't. He's in the chat. Maybe he'll tell you. I forget the name. He's told me before, but I freaking forget. Can you get the dogs out, please?
You're saying that while you're on.
Yes, I want your butt. You come on. Hold on, guys. Why'd she ask me if I was making her food too? Of course I'm making her food too. When have I ever cooked and not made you food? That's like weird. Jamie. Was it Jamie? Fred doesn't think Jackie Dobbs had anything to do with it, but I'm afraid to answer the questions anymore because I'm the one I think that's caused a lot of like confusion about things that Fred has said because I repeat things wrong. So I'm afraid to answer these questions since I know he didn't make it to the scrapyard. Who was that person? I know that Fred sometimes doesn't like to mention names because he doesn't want people freaking harassed. But I'm trying to. Who was the person that you were helping? Cacciatore. Chicken cacciatore. Sevierville. Right? Is it Sevierville? I need answers too. Long ago, a psychic had said Summer's remains were in Sevierville. Laura said the name on your panel, a J-E. Oh, okay. A J-E. J-E. So, was it Jamie? Fred is a very slow typer, by the way. I will tell you this. I know for a freaking fact. He's like, I don't know how you type so fast. He can't do the swipe. He doesn't know how to do all that. What gas station did Fred go to the morning of the 15th when he saw Dawn? Did he say he went to the gas station the morning of the 15th? I don't know. Probably on the way to Zoomers. That's where everybody goes. Because it's like, I mean, it's the closest gas station, really, but it's still like 20 minutes away. Just a person that some motorcycle had broken down on the road off the creek. Twice with what? Yeah, he goes to Zoomers all the time. You don't go to, I go to this, oh my gosh, there's a gas station I go to several times a day, the same one. In the morning, and you went in the evening, Fred? On the 15th? Well, you're answering. So did you went in the morning? So the name of the person is J.E., so it's probably who you were thinking. If Laura probably did. It's probably the right name. I'm trying to remember. Fred won't tell us, won't just freaking tell us. And I can't remember, guys. He just doesn't want people getting wrapped up that in their lives being freaking thrown into freaking, just like how he's gone through all this shit, you know. I was in and out because I was selling drugs as well, but yes, 2 times. Oh, Jeff Everly. Oh, Jeff Everly. Yeah. No, it's good to see. I know we need answers. It's frustrating. We do need answers. It gets frustrating for me and Fred. Me and Fred constantly. All we do is try to figure this out. 24/7. That's all. Like, you know what I mean? Jeff Everly. There you go. Sonic. No, I'm cooking. There's not even a Sonic around here. You guys gotta remember, Fred grew up. I mean, that's where he's lived his whole life. He's never even been on a plane. He's never even seen the ocean. With technology, it's really frustrating because I need to be there with him because he doesn't know how to use any of this shit, and I'm really good at like technology and stuff. And so people give him a hard time when with certain things. It's not because he's like avoiding. It's just that he can't type fast, and also he's half deaf. He's half deaf. One of his ears. One of his ears doesn't work. Fred's starving. I know. I am moving very slow. I agree. At least when I get to Caitlin's starving. Fred's patient. Caitlin, not so much. She's a kid. So, and we're going to make this bag of rice, if I can find it. and I'm going to show you guys a little. So I wish I would have got jasmine rice, but I just got the regular long grain rice. I'm trying to check a new person into the house. Oh, are they moving into your room? Oh, yes. Yes, send that to me. I want to make that's all we've been eating lately is rice, like the last few days, because I've been on this like rice kick. I'm trying to order more groceries and cook from home. I know, right? We do. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that I can't wait to freaking show Fred, because that's been his life. No, he has been, he did drive, like, didn't you drive a semi, or he did take work driving shipments of, well, I forget what up to Canada. Nothing illegal. It was a legit thing, I think. So he has been seen a few states. So we need, look what I'm going to do. You guys are going to think I'm weird if I don't have any, this is a little trick. I don't have any chicken broth at the moment. So we're going to make our own out of ramen noodles. This whole pack costs $1.50. So if you can save the noodles, but I take out like when I don't have, I'm improvising here. I'm taking out the little packets. And then I'm going to put these in a Ziploc in case I ever need ramen. Taking out a couple. Is 2 enough? Let's see. Five cups. I don't know if 2 packets is really enough. Yes, $1.50 for these 5 ramens. And I'm using the... Oh, no! Oh, no! What the... This one's open! Well, that's okay. We've got more where that came from, right? Only $1.50, so... We'll get the other. We'll get, I guess, hey. Okay, I thought, so we'll just put those up. We'll put these with the other ramen, open ramen. Chicken flavor is the best to use. I've tried beef, but it's not as good. The chicken flavor adds like a really nice flavor. Put those all in my Ziploc. Ah! Yep, this broke my Ziploc. Okay, well. All right. So, I know that's why it was $1.50. That's okay. Though we're balling on a budget. I don't know why I felt like saying that, but cooking on a budget with Ziggy Hill, yes. And then when Fred gets here, I can't wait. You guys are going to love it when Fred's here when we're going to do YouTube because he's a cook. He's lived in the country, so that's the kind of stuff he's going to teach me all kinds of cool stuff. And we're going to go out and, hunt mushrooms and ginseng. Hey, Blue Eyes. Chicken bouillon coupons are $1.29 for 24. Hey, well, I'm just saying, if you are, like, for instance, like you need chicken broth for something, this is just another idea that maybe you didn't think of, right? But yeah, I don't know. I saw chicken cubes that were at Dollar General the other day for $2.50 for I don't know how many. But I'm sure it doesn't taste as good as ramen. Okay, so we're getting 5 cups of water. Because we're going to might as well just make the entire package of rice because Caitlin, well, we'd probably eat all this ourselves actually. Probably, I don't know. I haven't made a whole package of these before, of this kind. And one more. It's just easier to make the entire package. So 5 cups, it says, for the entire package. And then you add your ramen to this. So just add your ramen to your water that you're boiling for your rice. You add it at the beginning. Okay. So we'll give that a little stir in. And we're going to boil that. And then with your finger, really? Why? How do you do that? I mean, I don't always, like, for macaroni and cheese and stuff, I don't always measure everything. It just depends. I'm not that confident on my rice cooking skills yet to just go with it like that. But let me show you my next thing I'm doing. So something I learned from Fred. I learned that there's such thing as wild onions. And now every time I always am on the lookout for wild onions, and I pick them everywhere. I see them now. So grabbing some of my wild onions because we're balling on a budget, guys. Cooking on a budget. Wash off this dirt. And I'm going to cut this and I'm going to pretty much put all this in there. It's kind of a lot, but I like onions. I'm going to just cut it all up pretty much to the end. Fred says you can use all of it. So you ate wild onions everywhere? I didn't never know there was such a thing, like, of all this stuff. Like, I didn't see, like, I'm very much, it's funny because I'm very much city and he is very much country. So it's a culture shock. Probably it's going to be a culture shock for both of us. Probably more so me. Well, I don't know. Once he comes up here, it's going to be a lot different living than Beach Creek. We're going to have so many fun adventures for you guys to watch here. I'm cutting off the ends of these onions that are like the somebody's in my driveway parking for the ever since we got this business next door, this grooming business next door, for people are always parking in my driveway now, which I don't care. But if I was a real asshole, I could start throwing a fit. So we're just boiling our water right now. I'm cutting the onions that's going to go in. We're going to add the onions once we add the rice. There. So I cleaned it up a bit. All right. Hey, Stephanie. Scallions? Well, I don't know if these are scallions technically because these are wild onions. Are scallions and wild onions the same thing? Fred told me these were different than green onions. They do look like green onions, though. They look exactly like green onions. They are different. Yeah, I guess you just eat them straight out. You could eat them straight out of the ground. I just love onions, so I thought, hey, what a... Fred would be talking more, but has to... They're probably not going to want him to leave that place. They're probably going to try to hire... I bet that's what I'm thinking, that they're... Because he's like the teacher's pet type guy. Except he doesn't like tell on everybody. There is a whole bunch of people there. Not a whole bunch of people. There's a couple there that are a bunch of tattletellers that try to get everybody in trouble for silly stuff, like leaving. Like, they're strict about making your bed and certain things, signing out, like not forgetting to sign out. Let me get this a little. Okay, we got boiling water here. Let's see, I might put that on. Yeah, easy. Okay. So, ramps are like if garlic and onions had a baby. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, they're awful? What's awful? We are strict. Now you're one of them. He was teaching somebody to cook when the kids are at the house. Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, so we're going to put this. Shush, doggies. First, I'm going to. Oh, is that for me? Oh, we might got it. Maybe I have a surprise. Maybe not. They might be just trying to turn around in my driveway. Dang it. I was hoping it was Amazon for me. You could put all these onions in here in this water. Ouch! My glasses. Ow. Get it back boiling really good again. I was really excited. I thought I had maybe a package. I don't know, maybe I do. Wild lettuce. Wilted lettuce. There's such thing. There's wild lettuce. I've learned. I didn't know it was a thing, but oh, wow! Lasagna's expensive to make. We can't do that here over at Balling on a Budget or Cooking on a Budget. Like, we don't have it like you do, I guess. So we're going to put this rice in here. And it says to reduce heat. And I'll just use this as a lid. Okay. I'm keeping track. I'm putting on a 20-minute timer just to see, so I can keep track of how long I have it in there for. I hate smushy noodles or rice. My wife of 6 years is actually a master gardener and herbalist and has authored a book on one. Your wife? Your wife? Oh, yeah, he's mentioned something about pork, too. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, he said about, it's like okra. Yeah, that's true. That's what he said. Yep, true, Lisa. That's so funny. They were trying to, maybe not boiled, like wild lettuce. For some reason, there is a wild lettuce that, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that you're married right now to a woman. You were married to a woman for 6. Oh, okay. So in the past, though, it was like in the past. Poke and poke, yeah, they do sound the same. Hey, Yorkshire. Yes, we are going to grow a garden. We've already talked about it. Yes, that's slip lock. Prickly lettuce, you soak in alcohol for months. It makes like a morphine-like tincture. Were you actually like married, Chloe, to a woman? Gravy and Biscuits. Across the street, there's this good new little place that they have tater tots and gravy. So like sausage gravy and tots. Oh my gosh, it's freaking good. Slim Chickens is Tuesday. Don't smoke wild lettuce. It'll make you sick. Fred learned the hard way. So yeah, Slim Chickens is Tuesday. I used to. What's Slim Chickens? What's that mean, Slim Chickens? How do I make my gravy? Well, if I'm going to actually make it, I brown the sausage and then I brown or I brown the flour a little bit in the grease, and then I just add flour and milk, or the milk, salt, pepper. I know, Yorkie, it's going to be awesome. Now, he's not going to want to come on YouTube, but you'll hear, like, he's not going to be on here like this, probably. I mean, if so, like, not much, because he's just not about that. But I imagine, we'll do videos together and stuff. Dear gravy. They charged me for contraband for wild lettuce in jail. Grease and flour, then whisk and milk, simmer to reduce and season. Hey, always late. What's for dinner? We're making a cheesy chicken rice stuff. I don't think I've had Yorkshire pudding, no. get my other ingredients here. One can of mixed veggies. The cheese sauce from a Velveeta macaroni and cheese. If I had Velveeta, I would just use that. Or I was actually trying to buy some packets of it, just buy it. But they were out, so I told her to, because I got it on DoorDash, so I told her to just get me I had it, buy it like that, because they didn't have it. I mean, it was Dollar General. They have slim pickings there. So, yeah, I'm going to use the cheese sauce out of that. This, some peppers. Not too much salt because it's already got salt because of the ramen noodle seasoning. Trying to think what else I'm going to put in it. I think that's... Oh, eggs. Shit, I forgot about that. So I'm going to use eggs and add to it kind of like fried rice in a way. We love eggs here. Wild lettuce is weed. You knew that, right? No. There's actually wild lettuce. There's a legit thing called wild lettuce. It's not marijuana. Wild lettuce is actually, there's actual wild lettuce that is in the wild, and it can get you, it can get you really, really sick. I read about it after Fred decided it was a good idea to try to smoke some. Cooking with the Zigster. I just got a shell in there. Well, somebody's going to have a little extra flavoring, a little extra crunch. Add pepper to this, my egg mix. Chicken Caesar wraps. I've never been into Caesar. I don't know. I've never tried it either, just because, like the Caesar dressing, I'm just... No. They looked at, he didn't mean weed. No, he doesn't mean weed. He means actual wild lettuce that he found out on the outside while he was out on, he found the wild lettuce actually out in the, what is it called? Where I guess they let them go outside over at Hawkins County. No, Pam, but I was thinking about last Saturday going, because I saw the one, a church across the street had one last Saturday, but then I lost track of time, and yeah. I've been thinking about going, though. Made a tea out of the wild lettuce. That right? Yeah, I'm learning a lot, like, since be with Fred, like, that things that I had, I don't know, I'm sheltered, I guess. Uh, let's see. And I try to minimize the amount of freaking dishes I have. Okay. Oh shoot, I have to open this can too. Yeah, some people were talking. I've never had it before. Crimes have consequences. Oh, really, Grace? Why is that? I know Charlene. Like, I'm excited about it. Dandelions are a blood purifier. My aunt said you can get poisoned if you don't cook it right. Wow. Gosh, it's not worth it to me. Your spelling sucks. Hey, it's getting a lot better, actually. Your spelling's getting a lot better. I, like, just from you typing in the chat, like, and having to spell stuff. Your husband mowed them all down. I love salad, but I don't know if I would love. I mean, I like okra, so I might like it. Ducks and chickens. Rhubarb is good for. Speaking of menopause, my sister texted me today and she goes, "Are you going through menopause?" Like, I don't think so. Why? She's like, because I am. That's my daughter. Yeah. My daughter's laughing. Yeah, she's a year younger than me. Her period stopped already. Her period stopped already. She has like no estrogen, she says. Night sweats, low energy, just crappy feeling. So, that's why people say, like, oh, are you going to have a baby? Guys, I don't think it's possible. An herbal channel. There you go, an herb channel. Maybe she is pregnant? No. They tested her. They told her she's going through menopause. And I knew she was having some weird things going on. And she kind of figured it, but you do have to be careful with Polk. Yours stopped at 39, never came back. Well, I'm 43. $39. My sister's 42, so oh shit. Let's see. Did I mess it up? No, it looks like it's supposed to. That's a good sign. Okay. Trying to let's see, what was I going to do? We can put the veggies in there. Let them. Turn that off. I may need, I'm trying to think here. I don't like smushy rice. It's okay. So let's see. we will use this pan real quick. I forgot I had this pan real quick to cook the eggs and heat up the cheese sauce. I know, can I get a like from all this amazing cooking I'm doing? So we'll heat up that oil real quick. No, I wasn't cooking in Tennessee. Yay, always late. That sounds great. Sounds like fun. Fred, Jassie's mom wants to know where she can find morels in Southeast Tennessee. He showed me. He found some the other day of that chicken in the woods shit. I don't know whether. I guess you can eat that stuff. I don't know. I've only had morel mushrooms like a couple times, and oh my gosh, I love them. I haven't had them for a very long time. Near dead elm trees, he says. Elm trees. What do elm trees look like? Let's see. So, I know, I'll pull it up for you because I was looking it up anyways. So, right here. What the hell? Okay, right here is a. So their leaves are like a teardrop kind, or a ovalish type. Just looks like a regular tree. So they have the. Okay, so they have these type of leaves. Oval teardrop looking ones. Okay, so yeah. You can sell elm bark as well. Hey, Kathy. What are you going to cook, Angie? Looks like all the trees in your woods. Right? They all look the same. Made pita bread from scratch yesterday. Oh, cool. Was it good? Pork chops and stuffing. Yum. My friend makes all kinds of medications from the wild. Did you know that the amber that is sold as jewelry comes from sap on pine trees? Kathy wants... Oh, okay. I'd like to know how to make them. Because I like pita and hummus. I mean, I guess I could always look it up on... If it's easy, you know. I'm sure it's easy. It couldn't be that... I mean, how many ingredients could it possibly have? I don't know. A buffalo tender mac mill. Well, as soon as this is done, I'll probably get off here, and because I know Caitlin's starving. This is almost... We're almost done here. I need some new pans. This is quite the crappy pan. I was thinking there's a catalytic converter processor buyer in Edinburgh. You would be good at a job there. Dismantler. Make maple syrup. How would they do that? Hummus is super easy to make. Oh, really? What is it, like smashed up chickpeas? You have a yard full of morel mushrooms? Shut up. Lucky. You are sitting on a gold mine. I mean, it depends. Sometimes they go for more than other... It just depends, like, how in demand they are at the time. add the cheese sauce to this mixture. One second, guys. Sorry, don't mean to ignore you. This egg's sticking. I don't like that. I hate this. Freaking irritating. Mmm. Probably, Bella. Cooked chickpeas. Garbanzo beans. What's tahini? What's tahini? I guess I could look it up. Oh, sesame paste. I see. Only $60 a pound? Bella, that's it? That's all it's going for right now? Isn't that kind of low? Now I'm hungry now. Dang you, Ziggy. That's how I read it. That's how I imagine you saying it. Dang you, Ziggy. Well, I love sesame seeds. I need to order some sesame oil. I've been thinking about wanting to cook some fried rice. And Christina, can you stop, please? Please. I hope this is going to be enough cheese, Caitlin. Ah, shit! I just got it everywhere. Oh. What a mess. Caitlin ate the cheese that was supposed to go in this. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Let's turn this off. Sorry. 1 second. Getting this stirred really good because without getting it everywhere. I'll probably stir this almost done. Probably get off the phone with you guys and just finish it up. Ziggy Crocker making. Just some rice, some chicken rice stuff. Cheesy chicken rice. All right, guys. I'm almost done here, so I'm going to get off here. I will be live reading cards later, I'm sure. So, I'm sorry, Jenny. I have to go. It's dinner time. My daughter's she's been coming in here, like, peeking in. Yes, have a good day, all. All right, guys. I'll talk to everybody later.